So, my guest today is widely regarded as the kind of flag bearer for Nigerians' growing alternative music scene. So, his debut album, Rare, shot to the top of Nigerians' iTunes charts, and he's showing no signs of slowing down with the announcement of a UK tour. And now he joins me in the studio. Welcome to the show, Odunsi. Great to have you. See, I've heard so much about you. I feel like, whoa. This man, though, like everybody keeps on telling me, Kachi, do you think you know alternative music? If you haven't met Odunsi, you do not know alternative music. So please, Odunsi, so that I also embarrass myself outside, can you please tell us some more about how you got into this scene?
So I started in 2016.
Okay.
My first song was in January 2016.
Okay.
Dropped an EP, my first body of work in July 2016.
Okay, so your
Was it
first,
July,
that was
August?
Time of Our Lives?
Yeah, it was called Time of Our Lives.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
It was an EP, 7-track EP, and yeah, released a couple singles after that, and dropped my debut album last year, last October.
That's amazing. So why music? Of all things in the world, I mean, you could have done anything else.
Yeah.
Why do you do music?
I mean, I've always been surrounded around arts and specifically music, so it was something that like I started to like get towards from like high school when early teen years, and by the time I was like older, I had already perfected a lot of skills.
Okay. What kind of skills?
Like music production.
So you produce your music?
Yeah, most
Dope.
of it. Yeah.
That's interesting. Okay, now I've seen you perform, and you know, it's really interesting watching you do what you do, but I'm really curious. A lot of people would say alternative music is not the easiest in terms of selling, looking at what people are used to listening to. So when you were getting in this, did you feel like, oh boy, this will not be easier, well, let me just try?
I feel like at the end of the day, music is a universal language, and even the term alternative is very flexible. Things are only alternative for a while before they become like the main thing. And everything that was pop now, or everything that's pop now was alternative before. And everything that was pop before is alternative now. So it's always a cycle that keeps
So you feel like at some point, what we call alternative now, people might actually start listening to it as this is what music should be. This is not alternative, this is just pure music.
It's not my thing as well. It's gonna happen anyways. It's just time. The only thing that separates like eras is time. So it's gonna happen. It's just a matter of time.
Okay, so I'm really curious. Obviously, you're very, very popular on social media. A lot of people know you, they talk about you. So there's this problem talking about entitlements. I mean, earlier I was talking about depression and suicide, how it is really difficult for a lot of people to deal with social media because everybody is just so entitled. They feel like you owe them your time, you owe them your space, you owe them your voice. So how do you handle that? All of the social media trolls, cyberbullying, and all of that?
I mean, at first, it would be hard because it's a new space for you. Before, when you make decisions, only people who are around you really care about it. But then when you get to a point where there's a larger sphere of like eyes that are paying attention to things you do and have conversations about things you do or opinions on you, it becomes a bit more complicated. So at first, it might throw you off, but later on, you just start to realize that that's usually how life is generally. Social media just like magnifies it because really and truly, since the beginning of time, everyone talks about people in their rooms, wherever they are. Every room that is in this office, someone is saying something.
Word.
An opinion about something. So social media just like brings it open. So I think when you recognize that, it kind of like helps you understand that everyone has something to say. So you don't really take it that seriously anymore. You just turn over your focus on.
You see, Odunsi, because of how nice you sound like you're really nice on social media. But I really have to ask, would you say you're in the category of, if you like DM me from now to tomorrow, I'm not responding to that? Or you mention, I'm not responding to that? Or would you say you're in the category of, oh, if you send a DM, I'm gonna reply back. If you mention, I'm gonna reply back. Which would you say you fall into?
I mean, if I was a much more like organized person.
You're not organized?
Yeah,
You look so organized.
No, like it's like organized in a disorganized way.
Wow.
Yeah.
You have to explain that, please. Organized.
So like my attention span is really like tacky. So I can't pay attention too long to things. So it's hard for me to keep up with a lot of things. And just to protect myself and my mind and my peace of mind, I can't attend to a lot of things at once. So I just try to.
Tell us about that peace of mind. Like, it looks like it's a space that, look, you can't touch this. We want to know more about that.
I mean, it's just like, for me, I know my responsibility as an artist is to keep like inspiring and putting out things that like touch people or heal people or just make people happy or dance or whatever it is. So for me to keep on, to stay on that level of production, I have to make sure that my mind is right.
Intact, I feel you, I get
so
that.
to stay in that mode, I need to make sure I protect whatever I'm taking in or.
But then would you say you're the kind of person that you like to let loose, you chill, you vibe sometimes? Would you describe yourself as
No,
that kind
I
of
chill.
person?
I chill most times. Most times I'm chilling. Like I'm not
You're
really.
like a steady chill, like.
Yeah, I'm not. I never like try to like overdo things or go to too many places. But I also like to socialize a bit.
Amazing. So what do you do? What do you like doing apart from your music? Because everybody would say, yeah, music is my girlfriend and all of that.
Yeah.
Am I right?
No, like definitely. Yeah, I love music a lot.
Look at that.
Yeah.
But really though, apart from music, what else do you like to do?
Like to eat, go out to eat.
Oh really?
go
What's your
to the
favorite meal?
beach. I don't have a favorite meal.
Really? So you eat anything?
Yeah, I'll eat anything that tastes really good or like interesting.
Really? So there isn't one meal in Nigeria, but I heard a lot of people, there isn't one meal that you feel like this is king. You have an egg, amala, or something.
Yeah. I like amala a lot though. I don't eat it regularly because of how much I like it. So I just try to make it special, like.
A very special moment.
So, yeah. I eat
Okay,
it
so now
once in a
let's
while.
get back into your music, the depth of your writing. What would you say you draw your source from in terms of what you write about, what you sing about? Where does that energy for you come from?
I think most of it is like human relationships and day-to-day like thoughts that aren't like that I may not hear documented. So just like things are going on around me, like human relationships or how I feel about something or people around me.
Would you say a person or, I mean, I don't know if you know him. You should know him, Johnny Drill, right?
Yeah.
So before I knew who Johnny Drill was, there was this song he did that just made me vibe with him, Wait For Me. And apparently it was about a girl. And that turned out to be one of the biggest songs he's ever written and of his career in general. So would you say that you're that kind of hopeless romantic kind of guy? Would you say like is there any part of your music that has ever been influenced by maybe a heartbreak or, you know, a really, really like strong pain to the chest that someone did something to you or you felt so deeply about another person, a guy, a lady, whoever, and you just thought to write about it?
Yeah, I feel like if anyone who listens closely enough to my music and maybe over time, my music may not be the lyrics or like the sonics or like melodies, but it's deeply rooted and it's deeply like inspired from like a lot of pain from my past. So it's just
Tell
like,
us about that. You look like a very, very happy person, like very fun.
I
Show
am.
me,
I'm chilled. I'm
exactly. So where's the pain?
but it's
Like,
so it's a past thing. Like no one just came to the world like what they are now.
so tell us, we want to know that. We want to know that side, because I feel like if we know that, when we listen
That's what the music is.
But you just, really?
Yeah.
Is it that detailed?
Yeah, it is. Like if you're listening enough, it's detailed.
But what if we're distracted by your great visuals or the
That's-
great background
And then that's
sound?
what you're for. that means that's the part that is meant for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I feel like with my music, people will pick on what's important for them. And that's why I leave it open. Like that's what art is. It's supposed to be left open for anyone to enjoy.
Just figure out. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Because we feel like, you know, Odunsi has refused to give us the nitty-gritty. Let us check out the song. You know, it's called Fallen. The visuals are great as well. So if you love the visuals, go for it. If you want to listen to the nitty-gritty, feel free as well. We'll be right back in just a second. Odunsi, you have to teach us that dance. You know, it's like a vibe. That you do?
I don't remember.
Come on, what do you mean you don't remember?
I really don't.
Who was that dude? Who was that?
That was
he
that
had
was
gold
me
hair
last
as well.
year.
So what changed?
April.
What changed?
A lot, man.
Like, why? We love that dude.
Yeah, it's still here.
So just give us a little shoulder. Just a little. Just a little
There's
shoulder.
nothing you're gonna do that's gonna make me
So you're
dance.
just gonna pop it?
No.
You're not gonna do this?
Maybe another time.
You won't do this? No, we're gonna get you to do it.
Yeah.
We're gonna make you do it. Okay, but at least though, you know, I feel like your vibe is very, very contagious, to be honest.
you.
I mean, just watching the video, it got me like, you know, pumping and everything.
Yeah.
So that video specifically, tell us about it. It's not regular at all. So tell us about that.
So I shot that video in March last year. On my visuals, Santi, Demola, Sancho, all of them are like really, really good minds. They're great minds. They understand me a lot, and a lot of times we have like similar visions. We watch like the same movies, see the same books, same TV shows. So sometimes we have like visions that like align. So before I say much, they understand what I'm trying to do. So for me, by the time I was trying to make this video, I had a couple of songs on my project, and I knew the direction I was trying to go with the music and the visuals. And I wanted the visuals to match the music too. So it's not like it's just...
You gotta say anything?
Yeah,
I
wanted them to feel like it's a whole experience.
Okay, so now let's quickly talk about your UK tour. I feel like you're about to shut down, like cha-cha-cha. So, you know, tell us about that. What's it gonna be like?
So definitely the UK tour is gonna be special. I had my first headline show in December in Lagos. It was amazing.
Yeah.
One of the best nights of my life.
Aww.
And also a lot of other people's lives too. Because the energy was just right, it was special. And I feel like that's what I want to do with my shows. I want it to be like church, like a healing experience. And people come there and they're like, when they go to other shows, they're just like craving.
Odunsi.
Like I want to go back to that.
I want Odunsi.
That moment. So
like Kanye, right?
That's what. Yeah, exactly. Like Kanye.
Okay, but I really, really feel like if you leave the show without either singing or dancing, you're not gonna give us the healing experience we need in a Rise 360. No. You're gonna take this moment. Okay, let's do this. Can we have a deal? If you answer my question wrongly, you choose one.
What questions? Why am I on a quiz?
And I'm sorry, but it's like you have to heal us. You have to give us a little something special because we love you. We be like, Odunsi has to get here.
And I love you. I love you guys too. I love everyone.
Did you say I love you?
Yeah, I love you.
You like you love me?
No, like.
I'm just messing with you.
Everyone that loves me.
Okay, wait, hold up. So let's just make a quick deal. Answer my questions correctly, or you choose one. And it's you freestyle.
Why can't you just ask me questions? Like, why can't we do like a truth or dare?
I dare you to sing.
Yeah, so I picked truth. So ask me a truth.
Okay, 99 times 400.
No, that's a quiz.
Hello, it's truth.
You have to ask me a truth, something that has to do.
Okay, fine. Have you ever told a lie before?
Yes, I will.
That you meant to tell a lie?
That I meant?
That you meant to. Like, have you ever told a lie that you meant to tell and you looked the person in the eye and you lied about it?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Choose one, yes or no?
Yes.
So now you're lying right now.
I don't understand what's
Thank
going
you.
on. I don't understand what's going on.
Okay, see, let's just do this real quick, all right? Just a little freestyle.
No,
just something.
I'm never gonna freestyle on TV or radio
Why?
in my life.
Why? Why? Why?
I'm just never gonna do it.
You feel like it's not your.
It's just not who I am.
And it's not you. It's not live.
No, it's just not who I am. It just doesn't like feel right. I've been told to do it so many times, and I've said no. And every time I say no, I feel bad, but I don't feel bad anymore.
It's just, look, honey, whatever floats your boat, if it works for you, that's amazing. It's part of what makes Odunsi Odunsi. So what can we look forward to in the nearest future coming from you?
More music, more videos.
So for this year, I would expect like an album, an EP, anything
I don't know.
like that, or just
I
a bunch
don't
of
know,
singles?
man. To be honest, I really don't know, but I don't know about album, man. I take albums very seriously.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you should. It's not easy.
No,
it's
my album is still pretty new. Like the one I dropped. I dropped it in October. We've not even touched it. Like it's still so much to it.
Tap from it.
I still want to tour Europe, the US, play around the world.
What would you say your biggest fan base is right now?
Right now it's the US.
Oh, okay. Amazing. Why? Well, do you see where we now talk about the alternative music scene? looking at how it is in Nigeria and how it's accepted in Nigeria and how it's accepted outside Nigeria? Do you think that has a role to play in where your fan base is?
I think the role to play with where my fan base is just has to do more with like the era I'm in and how I came in. How I came in is very different from how a lot of people came in from the past. Like I literally came in like, you know, a lot of people say, oh, social media help. Like it's not about help. Like I literally came in, my career started through Twitter.
Oh,
So
Twitter,
it's like,
social media winning it once again.
yeah,
Anyways,
so-
Odunsi, we love you on Arise 360.
Love
And
you
thank you
too.
so much for coming through. This was really amazing. Well, for those of you who still want to vibe to some Odunsi music, we're going to have a little bit of that so you know you can pop your shoulders a little bit.